Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today I've got a really cool guest, Tom Vogt from the AVS Companies. Tom, how's it going?
Very good, Neil. Thank you.
Good, good. Hey, both of us are both fresh back from the NAMA show in Los Angeles. How did you guys enjoy the show?
Correct. No, it was a good show. It was a good show. It's a lot of activity, a lot of interest in these AI coolers. And that was certainly the talk of the 3 days while we were there.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a great question. So Tom, how long have you been in the industry? Give us a little bit of a
So,
backstory.
yeah, I've been in the industry since 2000 and on quite a few sides. I worked for a distributor for 10 years out of school. Then I went to work for a manufacturer in MEI selling payment systems. Worked there for 16 years and then actually started my own distribution business, had that for a year, and then came to work for AVS. I've been with AVS now for 10 years.
Okay, cool, cool. Hey, so you mentioned at the NAMA show that the smart coolers are the talk of the town. So if you've been in this industry a long time, we've gone through big changes in our
Sure.
industry. And would you
Yeah,
say that the AI smart cooler is one of the biggest?
I would say it is. Yeah, I think it is fundamentally changing the way we do business and the way our customers are doing business.
Yeah,
And it's for the better. There's a lot of benefits to it from, the obvious of increasing sales, decreasing service, and just giving the operators the flexibility to sell things that typically they couldn't sell before.
yeah,
Not only that, but it also opens the door for to put these coolers now virtually anywhere, right?
yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Yep, I love that. And would you say that, back in the day, to put two vending machines into a 60-person location, 50 and 60 people is that line where it's like, oh, you kind of want to take the account, but you don't. But with a
Right.
smart cooler, right, I think you can actually generate more revenue out of that type of location.
You can, yes. And the with the cooler, it also helps from a capacity standpoint because where you would only get maybe 48 to 60 bottles, now you can get what is it, 72 per shelf. So you
Oh, wow.
can maybe double your capacity and
Yeah.
what I also decreasing your service. So
Yeah, exactly. And the
that
new
certainly helps.
smart cooler, right? It's all connected to the internet. You don't have to drive around with a truck full of every product you carry to fill
Right.
the vending machine up.
Right. Oh yeah, they're all connected to the back end system, so you know what you sold, when you sold it, and what to
Yep.
take on
Yep.
your next service.
Yep. Now, back in the day when I had my little vending company, a nightmare that I had was when I transitioned from snack and soda over to food. And when I installed those two food machines in this two different, same location, or same company, but two different locations, is I
Mhm.
really struggled to understand how to set that machine up. And that's the point of difference with AVS, right? You take on a lot of newer vendors and mid-sized vendors that are growing, and you've got the whole knowledge base, right?
Yes, yeah, for sure. So one of the things, there's many things, but one of the things that makes AVS unique is our sales staff. Most, if not all of our sales representatives at one time or another either worked in the vending on the operator side and or own their own business.
Yeah,
So they understand from A to Z how it works, right?
yeah,
And so we become that consultative partner, if you will, right, for
yep,
our operators, and we can walk them through how to set up their warehouse, how to set up the cooler, how to set up their trucks, and you know all that important stuff, those little details that people just don't really think about at the end of the
yeah,
day.
yeah. Totally agree. And, in our industry, there's a lot of ways that you can go and start a business. And one of them is latching yourself to a very expensive situation. Let's just
Sure.
call it that in terms of getting started. But with the AVS company, right, they could just come in and buy a machine and get the same type of knowledge basically from industry veterans at not really a charge.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So they can call us, right? We'll walk them through it over the phone. We've got 5 offices throughout the US. We get a lot of walk-in business. So
Yep.
customers will walk in, we'll sit them down, help them design the cooler, set up their planograms, get them set up really from A to Z. We'll deliver the coolers, help them set them up, and it's pretty seamless from that perspective.
Hey, Tom, have you got an example of a customer that you're having a lot of success with around the smart cooler and different things?
Oh, sure. We have many of them. There's one in the Chicagoland area called Roots Vending. They've been basically a new customer, started from scratch and came in. Our team worked with them. They've been putting out these coolers like crazy. And again, in the Chicagoland area, and have seen really, really good success.
Yes, very early on. They're a manufacturer of these smart coolers. They are located right near O'Hare Airport in Oak Grove Village, suburban Chicago as well. Their office is 20 minutes from ours. And we met them very early on. I think the first two machines we bought were from them. Fast forward, we now have over 30 with them. They have a very experienced team. Met with a lot of them. Their sales rep's been in the business for 30 years. I want to call him their ops guy. He's the guy we call when we got a problem, right? Yeah. He knows every screw, every wire, everything of every machine. Yeah. And in his good graces, so we get the service when we need it. He's terrific. Their customer service young lady is fabulous. They communicate really well. They do a really good job. And I've met with their financing team too, their financial side. Spent a lot of money, probably spent over $200,000 with them already. And, we've paid up front for a lot of it. We've got some nice terms with other of it, a little bit of financing, all worked out. They're happy, we're happy. We'd like to grow with them. They've been an amazing support cast, and I couldn't say enough nice things about them.
Yeah, that's amazing. But I feel like, this industry's been around forever, but with the AI smart cooler coming in, all these new companies just popping up all around the country, and some of them are flying.
Yeah, it is amazing how many new people have come into this industry. And I think that's another benefit of these AI coolers is you don't need the true technical expertise that you did when it was a vending machine on how to fix a motor, how to understand how the coin mech works or the bill validator works. And it's just a much simpler approach. It affords new people to get into the industry that probably couldn't have in the past.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Tom, where are you guys located? How do people get a hold of you?
So, good question. Our corporate office is in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. We have 4 other offices, one in Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Dallas, and Chicago. And you can just visit our website at avscompanies.com. All of our contact information is there as well, or give me a call.
All right, cool. Now, my final question, Tom, service. I always say this, it takes so much effort to win accounts. And the last thing you want is when this machine goes down, that you've got no one to call to help get you up. Tell us a little bit about your service department and how that works.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that, Neil, because that's one of the biggest things that sets AVS apart from others, right? And so, yes, all 5 of our offices that I just mentioned have a service network. We have a parts network. We do out of building service as well. And then we have an inside customer service team that's run by Erica. And so we can work with you. So if you buy a cooler from us today, we set you up with Erica and her team. They go through a whole training session with you. You'll get to know who our service technicians are. So you'll have multiple points of contact inside of AVS for any needs that you may have once you get your cooler placed.
I've been through this. I had my own little company back in the day for years, and I tell you, man, it was painful, and there was no one I could turn to. I had to figure it out myself, but it was a nightmare. If I do decide to make a comeback and start putting smart coolers out here in the Bay Area, I'm calling you guys.
You know who to call. That's right, Neil. Thank you.
All right, Tom. Well, hey, listen, I appreciate you stopping by and having a chat, and good luck.
Thank you. You're welcome. Take care.
All right, thanks a lot.